Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Tiffany's Notebook. As marketers, as students who are studying marketing, I believe that we are all very familiar with some marketing process. We usually start with environment analysis, which includes PEST, 3C, and SWOT analysis. And then we move forward to some strategic planning, which is STP that we talked about last week. And then after, we can move on to the 4Ps. Wait, can you tell me what the 4Ps are? I'm giving you the time. That is correct. The four P's are product, place, price, and promotion. And today we're going to dig into the promotion and start talking about some advertising. Let's start with IMC. IMC stands for Integrated Marketing Communications. Different from the whole big concept of marketing, IMC is just one part of an overall marketing communication strategy, but it involves the coordination of all forms of marketing communications into a unified program that maximizes the impact on customers. In other words, before planning on a creative advertisement, we have to really understand the market, the brand, the competitors, and consumers to effectively develop our communications. Research is very important to IMC. And also there is one more thing that is super important, which is budget. You can't start on doing anything without knowing how much money you have. Budget is the king in marketing. You always have to know how much money you have. Otherwise, you may run out of money during the middle of the planning process, and then all the money you invested in before would be wasted. And we do not want to see that to happen. The budget is usually a fixed set, but in digital marketing, it is more challenging for the budget planning because the cost varies for each clicks, each thousand impressions, conversions, and etc. So the budget forecast is also important as we need to predict our future cost. There is also one more thing I want to mention for IMC. We want to make sure the IMC is always customer centric. We can have more than one IMC plans, but each plan is targeting a different group of people. Every promotion have to serve the customers. One big idea of advertising is to let people know what they want to know and give them the right information. Some advertisers have the greatest creativity and the very good ideas, but their advertising didn't really focus on what the customers want, which turned out to be a bad advertising with little effect for the business, which is also the result of an AMC that didn't align the objectives with strategy and results. So relevance is also important. Speaking of objectives, we have all kinds of marketing objectives that usually concentrate on sales volume, market share, and profit, all of which are quantitative and measurable at the end of the period. It is a single statement that describes exactly what you want to achieve. As we mentioned about being quantitative and measurable, it's time to introduce the SMART statement. You always want to make sure that blah 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 blah. Your objectives are following the SMART statement, in which your objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to your business goal, and timely. For example, consider this statement. To increase the awareness of healthy diet among others, let's say, consider if this is a good objective for Samsung. Okay, let's see. Is it specific? Yeah, I would say the awareness of healthy diet and others are specific terms. Is it measurable? Well, I don't see any numbers in the statement. I would never know by how much percentage increase would this objective being considered as achieved. So this statement is not measurable. Is it achievable? Yeah, it is achievable if we promote it right. It is not like as unrealistic as increased awareness among the toddlers. Is it relevant? Is healthy diet ever relevant to Samsung? I'll leave that question to you. You tell me. And at last, is it timely? I don't see any dates or period of times in this statement. So by when can we say it is achieved? I have no idea. So if you ask me, I would say this is a terrible, terrible, terrible objective to Samsung. So for a good objective for Samsung, we can write something like this. To increase the sales by 10% in the teenager market by December 2023. And this is a good smart objective. Now, one more question for you. Can advertising or IMC support this objective? The answer is no. The marketing objectives state what the marketing plan must to do to help the company to achieve its overall business objectives. But the advertising objectives state the specific tasks or behaviors that advertising seeks to achieve. And this is where IMC steps in. IMC is just about promotion. Now, besides this marketing objective, we can have an advertising objective like to increase the brand awareness on the statement of global leading technology innovation by 10% by December 2023. Okay, now we have our objective down. Let's start talk about the message. To achieve the objective, what should we say to our specific target market and how do we say it? And here is where the big idea jumps right in. A big idea is a bold, creative idea that builds on strategy, connects the product's benefit with consumer desire, and persuades the audience in a fresh, involving way. Long and short, it is the absolute main idea that you want to pass to your audience, which is your target market. And all your IMC campaigns should follow the concept of your big idea. The big idea should make the audience stop, look, and listen. The big idea should be concise. It should be able to be communicated in one sentence, which the idea is right to the point, avoiding any misinterceptions. I would love to talk more on the big idea concept, but I run out of time. I know, I have a time limit set for myself. Too bad, so sad. It's time to say goodbye. I look forward to see you next week. Bye.